What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. New video, new day. In this video I wanted to talk about trading and trading psychology. Psychology is probably the one thing, or probably the only thing that is holding you back, right? A lot of traders, they try to do this, let me learn more, let me learn a new strat, let me find a new group, let me do everything different except look themselves in the mirror and say, what is wrong with me? And is it me that is sabotaging myself? Because a lot of the time it is. I trade live and screen share all my trades every single day and teach on live in the Discord, right? It doesn't matter how many plays I put out, how green we could be. It doesn't matter, because if you're gonna get off the stream, you're gonna trade at night because you're bored or whatever it is, and you're gonna blow that money, that's self-sabotage. That is you hurting yourself. I'm up 8 payouts on the month of August. The month is not even over. We still have 2 days left of the month. I'm probably gonna end the month with 8 payouts because there's no way I'm gonna get another one in 2 days, but still 8 payouts in 1 month. That's almost 2 payouts a week. If you don't believe me, look, that's 10 right there already. So I promise I know what I'm talking about. Just listen to me, because I've been in your shoes before. That's why I'm making this video, and that's why I teach you guys, because I want you to learn and, you know, not do the same shit that I did to get to where I am. This whole place, I got off of trading, right? I don't have a job, I don't work. This is my life. Trading the charts is my life. That's how I make my money. I know what I'm talking about. Just listen to me. If you go through your trading journey the whole time, A to Z, thinking it's your strategy or it's your mentor, it's whatever the hell you think it is, you're not gonna get anywhere, because at the end of the day, you're avoiding the real problem. For me, I've been trading for a while, right? And it probably took me a good 2-3 years to actually find some consistency. And that was because I was too focused on everything else besides myself. Around a year and a half ago, I told myself, okay, I'm passing all these accounts, right? Evals are no longer the problem. I can get funded, but once I get on the funded, it goes wrong because my psychology was messed up. That's when I told myself, okay, what's gonna happen if I just follow my rules for once, just for 1 month? You know, not even a month, just as long as I can, and see where this account goes, right? I followed my rules, didn't do anything, didn't deviate off the plan. And that was the first time I had an account for over a week and actually secured a payout. That was when I took my first payout. That was when I told myself I'm actually gonna follow my rules. Once I followed my rules and I saw the money it made me and the progress I got and how I was trying to get a payout for so long and I never got it. And then once I decide to, you know, let me tighten the bolt up here a little bit, that's when I actually got some money. When I got that first payout, it rewired my brain. It rewired the way that I think about the charts and go into my day. Once I followed my plan and saw that that is actually what gives you money and brings returns, it was so much harder to deviate off my plan in the future, because I feel stupid knowing that I'm probably gonna get the same results I was getting before. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different outcome. It is not gonna happen, right? You're literally crazy. I just got surgery, that's why I have this on my hand, but I'm still passionate. I'm still spinning the game for y'all. Just listen. Me, right now, you know, 5-figure months, 10,000 plus or whatever it is, you know, that, I'm not trying to sound, I'm trying to be humble still, but like, that's easy now, you know. Back then you said $10,000 a month. I'm like, holy shit, that sounds so far in the future, and it's not. Your dreams are literally right in front of you. You just need to keep walking towards them. The person who quits is never the person who prospers, you know? You only lose when you stop, for real. If I listened to everybody while I was growing up trading, I would not be where I am right now. You would not be watching this video. I would not have this brick right now. I would not have this house right now. I would not have this setup that I trade with you guys every single day on right now. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have Chrome Hearts right now. I'm playing, but you know, it's just to go to show, like, don't believe in people. People aren't gonna believe in you until you give them something to believe in. You know, but for them to get there, you need results. How are you gonna get results? By disciplining yourself, right? Get on the charts, wake up every morning. You don't need to do all this extra shit, these cold showers, journaling, writing I'm profitable on a notebook 50 times. That's not gonna help you trading. It's literally not. The only thing that's gonna help you trading is telling yourself, I'm gonna trade the chart. Is telling yourself, these are my rules and I'm gonna follow them. And if I don't get my setup, I'm gonna follow my rules and hop off. That's the only thing that's gonna help you. Being in profit and being able to lock out your account for the day and secure a green day and being one day closer to payout. Everything in trading is a decision. When you blow your account, you made the decision to blow your account. You might say, oh, how did I make the decision? Why would I purposely blow my account? You did though. When you get into a trade, you should know how much your stop loss is, right? If you know you're risking 20 points, 10 points, whatever it is, size in for what you're willing to lose. Don't just send whatever and figure out your stop loss while you're in the trade, or don't send a bunch of contracts knowing if that trade flops, you're probably not gonna have enough buffer to keep going. You're probably going to tilt because it's such a big loss. You did that to yourself. It is a choice. Everything in trading is a choice. You have the choice to change your life. I made the choice, I'm gonna lock in now. I made the choice, I'm not breaking my rules again. A green day is not a green day if you broke your rules. That is just a green day that's gonna be red the next, right? Because what will work today will not work tomorrow. And if you're trading and you've never passed an eval or you've never gotten a payout, you know what I'm saying is true. Because I've been there, I've been in your shoes. I have students who are in your shoes, literally in my Discord. I have people who come in the Discord, don't know much, don't know much about psychology especially. Now they're getting payouts. Now they're getting payouts. Now they're getting paid. Now they're seeing why they got into trading. Everybody quits when they're not making money. Everybody quits when they're blowing accounts. If you were making $1,000 a day clean profit, you would not wake up. I guarantee you'd be on the charts just like me. When I know I could wake up and get on the charts and make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 that day, you best believe my ass, I'm gonna get out of bed, sit over there, and I'm gonna get on the charts. But it takes time to get there. You guys see $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 screenshots, wherever it is. Even if you're not my student, if you're in your mentor's chat or whatever it is, or you're going on Instagram and you're seeing, your favorite trader post how much they made that day, you're comparing yourselves. Even if it's not intentionally, it's subconsciously, and you need to stop that. Because if you haven't even gotten a payout, you shouldn't even be thinking about making that money. You need to first work on replacing your 9-to-5 income, right? Once you can replace your 9-to-5 income, then you can go harder. Then you can size into trades. Once you build a buffer, you can size into trades. Don't be trying to size into trades fresh off rip. Trading, it's a ladder, As you walk up that ladder, you need a firm step on each way up, right? For example, you got the charts. You need a firm step on the charts. You need to know what you're talking about the charts. The next thing, maybe get you a mentor, get you a solid mentor, learn you a solid strat. Then, get your psychology down. If you just try to skip that step of psychology and go straight to payouts from strategy to payouts, not gonna work. Not gonna work. I've seen people, okay, actually this is a great story. I actually had a guy text me once. He was up $25,000 on his XFA on Top Step. Ended up blowing the whole thing. Didn't even take a payout. That is the definition of greed. He had more than 5 green days. He ended up sending his account, got super lucky, made a bunch of money, never withdrew it because he wanted more. He wanted more. That is so greedy. That is the definition of messed up psychology. Definition. That is the greed that God warned you guys about in the Bible, quite literally. So, keep that in mind. But another thing, you guys, I see a lot of people, they overtrade, right? It's okay to take a loss. Don't beat yourself up about a loss. It's a part of the game. I don't know how you're getting into trading thinking every day is gonna be, sunshine and rainbows. It's not. It's literally not. And if you don't want to be red ever, stop trading, quite literally, because it's a part of the game, But you can't let that red day send you on a spiral and ruin the rest of your week. And keep your red days small. Being red isn't oh my God, my life is ending. It only feels like your life is ending because you're not sizing into your trades properly. You're not backtesting as much as you should. So you're probably taking unnecessary losses. You're probably over trading, so you're probably taking even more unnecessary losses. Everything is a choice. You make the choice to go backtest. You make the choice to do the extra work. You make the choice to take that trade and take that entry. I could go on live this week. I was green all week. I've been green for 10 days actually. I've been printing, right? I'm up 8 payouts on the month. But that is only because I got a firm step on the ladder all the way up. A year and a half ago, I could not do what I'm doing now. A year ago, I could not do what I'm doing now. 6 months ago, I can do what I'm doing now, but not to the extent I'm doing it now. There is steps to this. And I guarantee you, if you stick around, if you drop subscribe button and you see me in 6 months from now, a year from now, I'm probably gonna be doing better. I'm probably gonna be smarter. Trading, there is no aha or this light bulb moment. It is just a constant state of practice, a constant state of repetition and learning from your mistakes day in, day out. It takes time, it really does. So, don't rush the journey, please, please, please. And don't listen to people who don't believe in you, don't see what you see. Because listen, if you don't know what your dream is, if I ask you, hey, what is your dream? And you cannot tell me, then you better not have nothing to say about mine, because you clearly don't know enough. So, yeah, do what you want to do. But if you're going to do what you want to do, and if that's trading, follow your rules. Don't get into trading thinking that shit's sweet and that you're going to go about it and just click buttons and make a bunch of money. Listen, you could make a bunch of money, but you need to earn it. You're not going to get that money until you're ready to get that money. Because even if you get a 5K payout, you're just going to go blow it in fundeds. If it's in a month, if it's in 2 months, eventually it's going to go. If you don't have the actual skills and the foundation to get there again, you're not going to be consistent, right? It doesn't matter if you get 1 payout, if you get 2 payouts. The end goal is to be consistently getting payouts. 1 or 2 payouts isn't going to get you rich. Now 2, 3, 4 payouts a week will probably get you rich. So what do you need to get there? You need a skill. You can't go off luck. Luck is not repeatable. You'll hit in the casino today and lose in the casino tomorrow. You need skill. Skill is the only thing that's repeatable. There is a reason I show up every single day and I can go green. Even if I go red, it is a small red day. I do not blow up on trades. I do not. Every trade I size into, I know how much I'm going to lose. I know how much I want to go for. I know if I'm playing with my profit or if I'm playing with my buffer money. I try not to play with my buffer money. I try to go into my trades into profit, maybe take my first trade, get a base hit, and then that second trade, risk some of that profit from the first trade to make more. And if you take 2, 3 trades on the day, walk away, buddy, you're green. Do you need a 4th, a 5th, a 6th green trade? Do you think you're gonna take 5, 6 trades on the day and go green? No, there is no way you see 6 A+ setups back to back. There is no way. Me, I can show up to the charts and find 2 or 3 of them, sure. But you're not finding 6, 10, 20 setups, bro. There's no reason to be taking that many trades. But regardless of the point, you get the gist of it. Lock in, get your mental on. Please, please, please make better decisions when you trade the charts. You guys are so close to achieving your dreams, right? So close. You're just one fix away, and it's probably up here for a lot of people, right? And a lot of students that I have that apply for one-on-ones with me, that's the main thing we work on, is like they can learn the strategy, they can learn this and that, but the mental always goes bad. Even if it's like you're close to payout, you're a day from payout, you see a little bit of red, maybe you're down 200, that little 200 might send you on tilt and you might blow your whole payout, blow your whole account. Just the other day I had someone text me, hey bro, I took a payout last night, I withdrew 2,000 something, and then the next day they blew the whole rest of their buffer, which is 2,000 something, in like literally 2 trades. Like, bro, like at some point you got to make the choice to say, I'm not gonna mess up. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm not gonna feel like this anymore. I'm gonna lock in. That's what you need to do. Anyways, if you want coaching, my Instagram is fundedlucas. If you want to trade with me live every day, take some trades with me, learn SBS, the model, get you some bread, go in the description, join the WAP. My Discord link is down below. I'll see you in there. I trade and screen share Monday through Friday, 9:30 open. So if you want to trade with me, you want to meet the community, I'll see you in there. But subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Leave any comments, any suggestions, anything you might want me to make a video about. Maybe you want to see another psychology video. I read all my comments, so don't be shy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.